I'm Madeline Harvey. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I bet you've heard a lot about belting and a lot about chest voice, and I bet you can do it really well. But if you ever feel that you are fatigued after singing, you are over pushing that chest. So we're going to talk about how to maintain our connection and our balance without over pushing chest today, giving you the elusive paradox of both power and freedom, because it's only when they come together that it's like super impressive. So if you like today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up or click that subscribe button below. I'd love to see you here more often. So for those that are less familiar with your chest voice, I'll start with you guys. It's not hard. For a lot of us, it's where we speak from. Now, technically, we all speak in a mix, but in terms of frames of reference, we can find our chest voice faster when we lean in on our speech. So I want you to say, hey, as if you are calling to someone across the street. And as you are calling, notice how your air pressure extends or isolates from the chest, the throat, and the mouth only. So let's try it wherever you want to hey at me. Hey! Feel that? Hey! Hey! Right. It packs a crazy punch. Chest voice does. So we want to make sure that we control it. And I want you to think of yourselves as an athlete. So we're going to train your chest voice in the same way that a runner would train for a race. You don't ever want to push off that block at 100% capacity. Nah. You don't want to do it. Why, you ask? Because you will tense, first and foremost. Your muscles will tense. Your muscles need to stay adaptive. They need to stay fluid while still utilizing your energy. So it's all about balance. So you'll tense, you'll over push, you'll over squeeze, you won't be able to recover from that, and then you will fatigue. So we want to make sure that we're always working from a place of balance. But we're just going to play today because, again, chest voice is best felt organically. It's just best felt organically. When we start adding a whole bunch of pitch to it, we start overworking. So we want to keep our attitude very organic about it. So meet me in this hey again. Now we're going to call to somebody, but instead of like they're way across the street, they're still in the room with us, but we still want to get their attention. So we may go, hey. You see how that was not 100%? I think that was probably around 40, right? 40 to 50. Hey. Hey. See how you can balance it? Good. One more time. Hey. Right. Good. Very good. So you don't have to over push. You don't have to over push. But let's take it a little higher. Hey. Hey. Yeah. One thing I want you to feel as you're playing with this, and I love how I'm like flirting with someone across the room as I say hey to them. One thing that you want to make sure that you do is that you stay really relaxed. Stay really, really relaxed, and that you're not overcompensating for lack of connection with volume. We really want to allow the speaking voice to get connected, to get geared up and connected. So let's make it a little longer, and maybe let's walk it down. Hey, hey, yeah. Still in the realm of speech. It's not a punchy chest voice. It's starting to take on characteristics of mix, but we're feeling our balance there. You see, feeling that balance. Hey, hey, yeah. You may even feel your voice like catch that wind on that H. Hey, now that was closer to maybe 60%. Try that. Now we're just playing. We're not turning it into tone. We're not judging our quality. We're just asking, can I feel the support and the robustness of a chestier mix, but also freedom at the same time? Okay. If your voice breaks, there's a discrepancy in the balance. Obviously. So here we go. Hey, hey. Good. Now push that B flat to 100 just to see the difference. Hey, too much air pressure. Hey, probably closer to 50 and 60. Yes, yes. So now let's put it into an exercise. You want to be able to leverage, even though we are talking about chest voice, and we will isolate, we did isolate the mouth, the throat, and the chest. When we come off of all that intensity, we've got to be able to rely on the sharing of the resonances. So this is where the nose really comes in. I just want you to think about your nose as we do this. And we're just going to do a few, but sorry guys, my man out there, I'm going to start you right on your bridge because I want you to feel that you can retain the speech level quality to it without over pushing. Okay. Hey, again. Hey, good. Good, you're not wasting that energy, but you still get that freedom and that power. Again. Hey. Hey. Hear the nose show up. Totally. Let's try that one again. Hey. Here's without the nose. Hey. Here's with the nose. It helps to balance it. You hear that? Good. So keep it in that mid-level. You are not over pushing that energy. You have access to both strength and freedom. Hey. Hey. Yes. Yes. Don't think too much about it. Don't work so hard. Hey. Hey. Now here's where I want to say something real quick. As you go higher, we're at B flat 4 right now. That's pretty high. It's pretty high. But we're not finding ourselves in a chest voice anymore. Well, we haven't been in chest voice for a while. We've been kind of mixing it. So what you may notice, as what you might notice in my voice, you'll definitely notice my voice, that my voice is a lot on the brassy side. So it's going to get brighter as it goes higher. And it must do that. Don't be so attached to tone right now. Go for balance. Always go for balance. So it doesn't mean if your voice is going, as long as it's balancing right there, I just want you to aim for it again and again and again, because that could be a gap in your coordination that's causing you to actually overpush. So if it's brighter, let it go brighter. It's all right. Hey. Hey. Good. That's just where it's resonating. Feel that? Feel that? So it should always sound balanced at around 50 to 75%. So let's see if we can take that back a little bit and keep it balanced. Hey. Yeah, not super hard. Hey. That's a good proficiency test. Can you change the dynamic? And if it does not break, you are connected. You did it. But if it does break, you're overcompensating to kind of hide that discrepancy. So just spend time with it. Just spend time with it. Good. Very good. Hey. Now that got really bright because that's where that goes. Hey. Hey. Because we don't necessarily want to go, but we don't want to over push and crank that chest either. We're using our energy, right? Our intensity is a better word, as a means to find that blend. So let me just show you something. Let's say you've got this in a song, this C5 to F4 kind of walk down. And that C5 is nice and intense, and you want to maintain the intensity there. Well, if you have to push to sing it, you don't quite have it. So there's where you'd want to put your emphasis in your training, is at mid-level, 50 to 75%. And I would really encourage more 50%. You'll notice that you lean in on resonance to help assist you because you have to balance those pressures. Hey, hey, hey. But let's say you've done that work. So now you want to stylize it and you want to make it sound a little bit more edgy. So some people may go, oh, do I put more chest voice in it? No, not really. But you are going to give it a little bit more musculature, muscle fiber. But only once balance is achieved. So here's balance. Hey! And I want to give it a little bit more edge. I'm going to give it a little bit more to it. That's called chord compression. But we want to make sure that we balance it first, because if we go for that chord compression and we're not balanced, we're going to really crank that volume and crank that pressure, and the voice just stays at 100%, which is going to hold it under too much tension. So make sure that as you're playing around, and that's how I would suggest that you do it, just, hey, find your speech, explore your speech, and then probably touch it about 20 times before you try to change its tone. That's enough to really establish a frame of reference so you can feel that balance before you start being artful, artistic with it. Cool. But if you like today's video and you want to check out a full hour-long lesson that I just did as part of, for my members, as a live lesson, then click that join button below and become a member of this channel. As a member, you'll have exclusive access to our lives that we do every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you can't catch us live, that's okay. You'll also have access to our members only area where you can find pretty much any voice lesson that you're looking for. There's like over 100 hours worth of voice lessons. So again, just click that join button below. It's only $4.99 a month, and your contribution helps to support our channel. That way we can continue to develop awesome content that's just for you. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next time. Bye.